spot, and you know I'm steady blazing.
Everybody sleep, man.
Leo, how you doing, guys? So we're here to do your channel messages for February. This is not the tarot reading part. This is really just the channel stuff. How you doing? Something to do with being shady, though. Something that's very shady or very slim and very slender. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but I'm hearing something to do with go-go's, like go, just go. No. I'm hearing no. There's no chance, is what I'm hearing. What is that? It's like, is there a slim chance, like a slim shady? Or is it to do with shades, like glasses or shading? I don't know, because I keep hearing like, is there a chance? Is it shady? Can I approach? Or is it a roach, like a cockroach motel? Or like I'm trying to crawl back in, because I keep picking up like this, well, Leo, to be honest, but like this, like crawling back, like crawling at somebody, or like making someone's skin crawl, or unless you're detoxing off drugs. Because I keep hearing like goose flesh, like, why do I keep picking up on references of food? Like turkey, or like chicken, like, are you chicken? It's kind of like this game of chicken, if you like, or like a frogget that goes across the road, and it's like, I don't want to get squashed. But it feels like that I want to approach, because it feels like this cockroach or something, or, sorry, just go with it, but like this approach, right? And I'm trying to approach, and I'm trying to approach, and I'm trying to approach something, and I'm trying to do something, and I'm trying to have time to do it. If this is like anything outside of relationship, right? And I'm trying to approach, and I'm trying to approach it, and I'm trying to approach it, and I am getting there, and it's like I'm slowly, you must have dealt with a breakup, Leo. Because it feels like I'm getting there, and I'm getting there, and I'm getting better, and I'm getting better and better and better and better. You could be dealing with a Pisces energy, because they had where things were getting better and better and better. So it feels like that I'm getting better at it. But I think this is a project. I don't think this is a person. Because if I'm honest, I feel like this, I'm trying to approach you, right? And I'm trying to approach to ask, but I don't know what you're going to say. But then I heard, no, don't even ask. So see, a lot of star signs at the moment, they're all on a new vibe, right? So, vibe or V, anything to do with V or Steve or V, Stephen or Vanessa or anything, anybody beginning with V. Okay, but anyway, oh man, I also heard VD, so I don't know, Daniel, Van Helsing, the Germans, but again, if you don't know this channel, when I channel messages, they can be messages from you to your partner, from your partner to you, or from others. Who knows? Your mothers, anything, projects. Okay, so just be careful when I'm channeling. Sorry. Let's just get on with it. It's kind of like that. Let's just get this over and done with, because it feels like that I just need to approach you to ask you something, but I really just want to get this over and done with, because I'm very unsure, if I'm honest. And it feels like a shore, so it feels like a wave, so it feels like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? And it feels like, you know what, I'm actually very unsure, Laura, or I'm very sure. It's like, well, I'm very positive. So you're dealing with Libra, for a lot of you as well, or your partner is. But like I'm very unsure, and I'm very nervous, and it feels like I'm approaching and trying to approach and trying to approach and trying to approach and trying to approach, and it feels like I'm so cautious, but I'm trying to take like one step at a time. So from 1 step to 12 steps, you're either dealing with an addiction, for a lot of you, or your partner is, okay, and trying to take it one day at a time. Or if it's not an addiction, or it's all of the above, but an addiction would be steps forward to get to something, like up the stairs. So I don't know if someone feels very weak, and if someone is suffering through addiction, then that would leave this person renderless, is also I'm hearing, like Renda, or Brenda, or Renee, or something, or needs some Rennie, I don't know, or you look after old people, I don't know, but it feels like that this person needs physical aid, right? AD or Adrian, but like or Andrew, but I need aid and help in order to get to here. Like I need someone to help me get to the top, right? And it feels like that I'm climbing and climbing and climbing the ladder. So you got mortgages, house bills, money, all here, right? And I'm climbing, and I'm climbing, and I'm climbing, and I'm climbing. some of this, like I said, we'll go back to these messages because some of these are here for like people that are suffering through either one, looking after elderly people, or two, like giving someone some financial aid or support. Okay, oh man, you've got quite a few now, Leo. For a start, addiction. If anybody is suffering through addiction, you or your partner, it's like I'm taking one step at a time to get from the first step to the 12th step, right? It's also astrology, it's also moving on, okay, moving to a new place, moving to a new building, or starting a mortgage, or starting a company, and it's one step at a time, and it is one step more further to progress, okay? One step beyond, okay? Or anything beginning with B, anybody beginning with B, okay? But, or D. Dan, Danielle, Danny, but D, okay, or Steve. But like one step at a time, let's just keep going, let's just keep going. But that's addiction. That is also something that you've got coming up for your February, where it's going to say, do you want to stay where you are? Like, because I'm feeling like this, like, I need to climb the ladder, right? I need to get up there. So I need to get some support and aid that's going to help me accomplish these goals, right? So if you're looking at projects, you're looking at people helping you get to where you need to be, because I feel like that you need a help. I feel like, okay, they're saying that I feel like you need help. That's what I heard. I feel like you need help. So man, this has got to be someone that's, you're either helping someone or they're helping you, or yourself needs some help, because this is self-help. Like, I need self-help, but I need help. Why do I keep hearing like I need somebody help? Not just anybody. It's like I just need somebody's help, but not anybody's help. I need your help. And it's kind of like, but why do you focus on me? Why can't you help yourself? And you're like, because I can't help myself. I physically need you to do this for me. And this is why I'm thinking that this is something like helping someone through detox or through a bad time. I mean, if you're going through a bad time, this is you needing someone's help, Leo. Like a friend or a person. But it's like, I can't do this on my own. I can't physically climb the stairs on my own. I physically can't pay the bills on my own. I physically can't get from A to B on my own. I need a car. I can't get there. I need a car, right? Or I have a car and I need to borrow it. I need to loan it, or I need to loan some money. Because whatever this is, Leo, it feels like that I can't get from here to here. So I need your help. I need your support. I need you to pick me up and give me a lift. Or if you're going to see a partner, or if you're going to a meeting, because I really feel like that you've got this big energy around Cancerian, if I'm honest, Leo. Okay, and if it isn't a Cancerian, it's a 7 or a car. Okay, but it feels like that I'm physically stuck. So you've got to be dealing with a Pisces somewhere, Leo. And it feels like I'm physically stuck between a rock and a hard place, and I can't get to where it is that I want to go. Like at my destination, of whether it's be job, love, money, then I can't get there, and I really need your help in order to do it, right? So, because you've got it, I need to do it right, child, right? Like for a child, like I need to do it for a child, or like, oh, why did I just hear child molesting? Oh, what on earth? Sorry, that's really not everybody's like, really? Sorry, I've got no idea where that came from. Child molesting? Oh God, no! You fucking definitely need some help, bruv. You probably need a bullet to the head, right? Unless this is physical, mental abuse that is given from a parent, which is gaslighting. But like I said, you might have a mother, or you might know someone that does. But it's like you need help, like, because I'm looking at. It's like I'm looking at you going, you need help. Like, you don't need me. You don't need a psychic medium. You need a fucking doctor, or like you need prison, whatever this is. Like, because I can see this person's reaction as if, I'm sorry, but I can't help you. Like, there's nothing I can do. You're gonna have to do it yourself. Like, I'm not gonna help you out. I'm not gonna help you get to here without you putting the work in yourself. What's the point in that? Because it feels like that if I'm pulling you up, and I'm giving you a hand, and I'm giving you a leg up, what the hell do I get out of it? So you kind of got this, no. Well, that's what they keep saying. No, I'm not doing that. No, I am not doing that. No. I mean, is somebody like forcing themselves sexually on somebody, and they're saying, no, I'm not doing that. No, because all they keep saying, spirit, is no, I'm not doing that. No way, Jose. Like a hoe. I mean, is this a garden hoe or a rake or a rainer? But like, there's like, no way, Jose. Ho. There's a prostitute here. I mean, I don't know, because I keep hearing like, there's no way I'm doing that again. There's no way I'm going through that again. So even in your love relationships, Leo, I'm sorry guys, but all I can hear is no, fuck, I'm not doing that anymore. No, I'm not going for round 3. Y'all got to be dealing with the Pisces. This is why I was saying it in Libra and other readings. When you're at a 2 and you're at a standoff and you're at a standstill, right? Say you've done it once, you've done it twice. When you go to 3 in any kind of astrology, or when you go through the houses, communication, speech, so on and so forth, when you go through those, you try once, you try twice, 3 times you go to school with the Pisces, right? So you go back into a third party, you go back into drama, you go back to school, you go back to karmic lessons, you go back again, and you're like, well, if we tried once and we tried twice, then what's the point in trying 3 times? So, yeah, but come and just try again. So again, you've got this energy of like someone might be trying for a pregnancy or something, and it's like, look, we tried once and then we tried twice and that didn't work, so what the fuck is the point in trying again? Because I feel like that this approach to energy is a no. Leo. Sorry, I know that rhymed. But like, no, Leo. That's all they keep saying. Like, if I've done it once and we've done it twice, what the hell is the point in keep going over the same thing, where it would be a cycle of then going to like 5 in a way, because it would be like we're going from 3 straight to 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, Leo, Aquarius. So you're looking at being trapped within the 8 of Swords of the America's Most Wanted, pretty much, Leo, is what I'm feeling. And you're like, you know what, I don't want to be trapped in this anymore. I don't want to be suffocated. I don't want to be around it. Like, I don't want to be around all of that kind of crap. I don't want to, I mean, you know, if you're looking at yourselves and you're thinking, you know what, my partner or the person that I'm interested in, but people don't want to be around me, say, because I keep getting this lonely feeling, like around Virgo, or I don't know, but lonely, like I'm so lonely, and nobody wants to be around me. But then I'm looking as a reflection of my soul outwardly to a lesson of parents, right? When you're like, no, I can't get in all that. I don't want to get in there. I don't want to get involved. I don't want to be a part of it, and blah blah blah. When you have those reflections, when you look at yourselves and then you look at a reflection of another, right? Because you look at the mother, right? You go to the moon and the father. Sun and moon, they never actually meet, right? They never actually collide. So, or Elijah, but like, or Lee, but they or someone from down under, Bruce Lee, or someone from China, or someone from Australia. But like, it's kind of like you have to look at the reflection of the mother and the father being apart, and then through that time, you don't think, oh, you know what, I've got past life trauma. No. It's not created by parents, it's just designed for you as astrology, right? So what you really have to look at is how you see a relationship, right? It's how you see a relationship, right? Because if you see a relationship traditionally, then it won't match up with someone that doesn't see things as traditional as what you do. So if you want full-time commitment, you want full loyalty, you want marriage, you want commitment, you want a ring, you want God knows how much else, you want a car, you want everything in life to be perfect. When you have that perfect vision of things being the way it is, that's where Spirit will throw a curveball lesson at you, as if to say, life isn't as quite as perfect as what you think. Tradition really isn't what you think it is. It's just the way that we are led to believe it is by parents. Now that's either being together or being divorced, but I feel like you've got Sun and Moon here, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, but you've got family and apart, like you're not together. Your parents are probably not together either. Okay, your parents probably got divorced at some point, is what I hear, Leo. Okay, man, I mean, why is that coming up in it's so important in your reading? Because I think that Spirit, sorry if this is making a noise, I think Spirit is kind of trying to tell you about how do you see a relationship? What is it that you want in a relationship, and stop going towards a relationship that doesn't want what you want. That's what I'm saying, because that makes the energy of a Nine of Wands. That makes it controlling, you see. Because if you want what someone else doesn't want, and you go back to 3 thinking, you know what, let's go back and try again. Let's do all of this again, but it didn't work twice before, right? Then what's the point in trying again? Because you just then go into the energy of it getting very mixed up of like, well, I kind of know what your messages kind of are. I feel, I nearly said Taurus. What your messages are, Leo. It's around relationship. It's around that my expectation of a relationship isn't the same as what yours is. And if you don't want what I want, but I want you, then you're just mixed up within feelings. Your feelings are confused by another's, which means that your energy collided at some point, or Elijah, right? But like your energy collided at some point where it didn't mix well, right? Something didn't mix very well. Because I'm picking up like mixing and mastering. Maybe it might be my music, it didn't mix very well. Or something like paint. Or because I keep picking up like smudging, or like being very like black, like grey times. Like, I don't know if this is Virgo, because that's the only energy I would pick up as like grey times, like David Grey. But like all the lights are shining. Oh man, I'm also hearing, sorry, dry your eyes, mate. Like, dry your eyes, mate. Pick yourself up. Come on. I think that's a friend for a lot of you. Man, I'm also hearing prodigy, friend. Magic friend. It's like I've got this magic friend that'll know. I've got this magic friend that'll know. But that's a song, right? Was it Prodigy? I don't know. My Magic Friend? Or was it Roxette? Roxette. See, somebody is upset for a magic friend, meaning that you had a spiritual connection with someone at some point. But they don't, you know, they start off real well, but when your energies collide, it doesn't mix well, it doesn't match, meaning that you ended up being a counterpart. Everybody says, these are strong counterparts. No. If you're a strong counterpart, you're a chess player, right? Which means that you're a part. That's why it's a counterpart. It's a counter reaction. You've had a bad reaction to something. You probably found out something you didn't like, maybe, you know, which means that you spied, or you watched, or you see something that you didn't like, or you heard something that you didn't like, or you're worried about approaching and finding out something that you don't like, which means the kind of inevitable is a glooming energy that comes over you of like this feeling of like you're ill, like you're detoxing, or like you're just kind of like in the shaking parts of like, man, I don't know quite what to do without like energy. Like, how do I find any energy consumption, right? How do I build myself up? Because you're looking at Tower, it's depleted you. It means that you feel this person's draining you, but you know, empaths don't drain you because there can be a strong energy that does drain a feminine energy, because that would be the masculine. The masculine would drain the feminine energy by spending all of their time approaching and waiting to approach. You find yourself thinking, and if you find yourself thinking about another, that is, if they've moved on, or they're definitely thinking about someone else, they're just going to get you to think about them constantly, right? Constantly. So you will always think of this person, and if you are and you're drained, that's why. It's because you're probably going through an awakening, I would say, or something like that, right? So, because your energy, when you're in awakening, your energy just pours out of you, right? That's you becoming feminine to masculine. Your energy, when you first open up and your receptors open and your mind opens and expands, and you've had interactions around twin flames, right? Old ones, right? It spends, when one energy is denied, okay, or Daniel, or D, but like when one energy is denied, you get lost, which means that you go back to the front, back, forwards, backwards, Cancerian energy. I don't know if I can go back now because I went back to my past, and because I went back to reality. There's reality. It's like, well, I've had a bit of a reality check. I know I shouldn't have done that. Slap on the wrist, I'll go and see if I can get back in. And the answer's no, fuck off, piss off. You know, because it's just ascension. You know, it's, I made a mistake and I'd done it once, and then I'd done it twice and made a mistake, and then the second time I really screwed up, and then the third time I come back. Why would you expect to be, or anybody else be expected to be let back in? Because I keep feeling like, let me back in, let it begin, right? Like, can you let me in, can you let me in, can you let me in? So I really don't know if you're dealing with anybody around you that is like homeless or trying to get back in or trying to get out, you know, because it feels like I can't get in, I can't get out, and you've definitely got 8 of swords. Like, I can't get in, I can't get out, I can't get this person out of my head, I can't get this person out of my life, or fucking they're living with me and I just can't get rid of this person. Like, they just won't go, like, they just won't leave, they've overstayed their welcome. You're definitely dealing with a Cancerian energy. Like, you know, you've overstayed your welcome. I mean, my God, that is my mother around this poor Leo at the moment. My God, that man is an absolute star. You could be dealing with an Aquarian, but he's a Leo. Oh, Jesus, man. The things that he does, but I can feel this energy of like, oh, you're overstayed your welcome, you're overstayed your welcome, you will stay too long. Oh, Jesus Christ, bruv. Sorry, but I'm kind of like, oh, God, people, Leo, people that use and abuse people. They use and abuse people for their own outcome, you know. And I know a Leo that goes through that. Here. I do. Yeah, well, is oblivious. Dealing with a Gemini. Okay. Doesn't matter the star sign. But, you know, I'm picking up these messages, sorry, but I am, is that I'm just using you, you know, and then when you're here, thanks very much for everything that you've done. Great, cheers. But, you know, I only really wanted you just to fucking walk the dog 15 times a day, or for your car, or for everything else. So, man, I really have to look at that. I'm actually going to buy a car. If anybody's heard me ever talking about a car, I can afford to buy a car. The only thing is the only reason I don't buy myself a car is because I don't never go out. I'm an introvert. But I also have Virgo in my chart. But Leo, why am I talking about myself? I don't need a car. You see, I only need it once. I live in a village, so it's very easy to get to a shop. But if I ever do need it and I'm in an urgency where I have to really get somewhere, so see the value of things. This is what it really comes down to, Leo. Is that me? I don't see the value in a car because you can spend a lot of money on a car. I'm not bothered about how it looks. It doesn't bother me. I don't need anything fucking flash and fancy. Some of you could be buying a car, or you've really got something to do with a 7 or a Cancerian. So I'll talk about it just in case those messages are present, because it would be around here. The only reason I don't want to buy a car is because I feel they're a waste of money because I don't use it that much, which means I would spend more on the car, the insurance, and then the car not actually running that much that the battery would run out, and the car needs to be run constantly in order to keep it going, right? So I feel they're a waste of money, and I only really need one once a week. That's probably it. And even then I can walk. It's only really in emergencies. But again, my hand is forced where I'm going to have to buy one. But I'm fine with that. But you seem to have this dynamic around being able to get to places. Like I can't get to places. I can't get to where I want to go. I can't because of a car. Or I can't because you're stopping me. Or you've overstayed your welcome. And you're here too long. You know, these energies. Because that's all in the 8 of Swords, you know, as a Leo. That's all in the 8 of Swords. Because it depends on whether you're a feminine or a masculine Leo, where you don't like staying long and you're out, you know, or you stay too long, right? Because I really keep feeling this energy of like, I feel like I'm imposing. I feel like I'm overstaying my welcome, right? And I don't know, but this might be you or it might be the other person. That's what I said. These messages could come from you or your partner. But like, you've overstayed your welcome. I mean, even a friend. But like, you've overstayed your welcome. And you make me feel uncomfortable because I can't act like... You see, someone's wearing a complete and utter mask. And, oh my God, man. poor Leos. But like... You've really overstayed your welcome, but this person wears that much of a fake product or a fake mask, right, that they want loads of things, but when like someone is around them too long, they get very like, oh no, right? Sounds a little bit like myself. But within this situation, I'm seeing this like, I want to use you for all these things, but like, I don't actually want you here. Like, I want you for the things that you've got, but I really don't want you here. Like, I don't want to live here. I don't want you to be here, but I'm okay with what you give me. But that's it. Like, the equality of life is just kind of like using people for things, like things, right, instead of feelings. Because whatever it is, whether this is a love interest or partner, there isn't any feelings there. There isn't any more, or there isn't any. That's what I'm saying. It feels like empty. Like my cup is empty. It's depleted. It's stale. It's just kind of like more of a rotten energy, or from Rotterdam or Amsterdam or rotten, but like it's rotten. Like it could, because man, sorry, Leo. Okay, I'm going to go back to what I first heard, which was around shady. Like, it's someone that's very slim and slender. But you see, you've got someone here that's interested in somebody else. You have. Because you've got one energy that's moving on and moving away, as the other person's trying to approach a person to say, like, is there a chance that we can work it out? Because I'm hearing, we can work it out. We can work it out. But life is very short, and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends. So let me ask you once again. It's like, can I ask you once again for a favour? Can I ask you once? It's somebody here that keeps asking for favours, right? Can I ask a favour of you? Can I have 15 cigarettes? Or like, can I have, like, you know when you smoke or something and someone says, oh, you're right, have you got a cigarette? And you're like, yeah, go on then. And then you give them another one, and then, oh, you've got one more, you're like, yeah, go on then. And then the next day they haven't brought any cigarettes in either, and you kind of like, oh, and you're like, bro, haven't you bought any yet? Or like, haven't you got anything yet? You're like, man, you're dealing with a dealer. You really are. Because this is like someone that keeps going back to a dealer, or there's an addiction, whichever way you look at it here, Leo. There's someone that keeps going back and getting things from a person, and they're dishing it out. They're just dishing it all out to people. And these people are like buying it. Whatever it is, you're really dealing with around Libra. But like, you know, they keep dishing it out and keep dishing it out. And these people are like mesmerised by this drug, or mesmerised by this glamour thing. Or like this, like mesmerised by someone. Okay. And I'm just going to keep buying it. Because is it a drug? But love is also a drug, right? So it feels like I'm addicted to something. I can't stop doing it. I can't keep going back and asking for favours or asking for more. Because it feels like that if you go back to ask for more, you're asking for it. That's what I'm saying. Because it feels like someone's had their limit and they're just about, I can add enough. And they're like, I'm trying to approach to ask you if I can have it on tick. Or if I don't have to pay for it, like I haven't got any money, and I need to ask you if I can have it for nothing. And you're like, no. I mean, what is this? Is someone really struggling with their money or nose candy? Because I'm itching my nose. Like, I need to keep going back and asking for a favour. I need to keep going back and asking for more. Or I need to go back in order to see if I can work on it again. Or I need to go back and I need to go back and I need to go back. And it feels like, Jesus Christ, Leo. Like you're going backwards and forwards between your ex and your future partner and thinking, well, fucking hell. Because it feels like that you're on your own, if I'm honest. It really does. Like, I'm home alone. I've got someone that I want that doesn't want me, and the person that wants me, I don't want. And it's like, what the hell do I do now? Well, too late. You're stuck now on your own. Or the other person. I don't know. But, like, it's like I'm stuck without a lift, or I'm stuck without a bus ticket. Or I'm stuck at the bottom rung at step 1 thinking, well, fuck, how am I going to get to step 12? I've got way too much work to do in order to sort out my addiction. It's like I can't do it. You know? It's kind of like, you know, when you look at addiction, what I've told people when I was a counsellor is that, you know, you're going to feel these energies of that you can't do it because you know that you've got to go through the dark night of the soul. You know that you've got to detox. You know that you have to stop thinking that there's a chance, right? So that when you start an addiction, you avoid the illness, which is that you avoid the tower. You avoid the feeling that it's going to take. Nervousness, anxiousness, anxiety, dark night of the soul, dark night of the mind. You know, you definitely deal with a Virgo energy, well, at 9. Okay. And it feels like, you know, all I can do is avoid feeling ill and avoid feeling the pain that's going to take by me trying not to do what I really want to do. And in order to do that, I know that that's going to cause me more harm than good, but it's also going to cause me more pain if I really just stop doing it. You know, like I said, if this is an addiction, you have to start. Because trust me, when you settle into that energy, your life will start to become your illness, right? Your life will start to become your illness. You have to accept it. You have to accept that things are over. You have to accept that a new life is being born. You have to, sorry if that made a noise, but you have to accept that there's a future, right? But you can't look at the future without dealing with yourself, which means that you've got to like start to think, man, if I really want to be somewhere next year, I ain't going to have all that in one go. I'm not going to have a partner within a year, or I'm not going to have success within a year. You know, for all this manifesting bollocks that people get you to pay, it's rubbish. No, right? Is that in order to start something, you have to start from the ground up of the tower, right? You have to start over. Pick yourself up off the floor, okay? Listen, I'm telling you. But like, pick yourself up off the floor, okay? Find something in life and stop thinking about illness and love and how much it hurts, right? Because you're spending a lot of energy is what I feel like. You're spending a lot of energy. That's only for you guys that are struggling. Because I'm sorry, I mean, I can't pick up any good messages at the minute, Leo. And trust me, these are not for the Leos that feel great and they're all like, well, I'm sorry, that will probably be the tarot reading, right? When it comes up for your monthly, because I've got something else. But it just feels like that I'm like, at the moment, I just want to be on my own, but I don't want to be on my own. Like, I'm in denial of wanting to be on my own. It's like I love my own company, but like misery loves company. I don't like that saying too much, but like, if I'm right, like misery loves company. It's like if I'm miserable and I'm not good company, then what's the point me even going out? What's the point me even going around people if I'm miserable? Right? So what's the point me like trying to find a friend? What's the point of me trying to phone or ask this person for help when I know that they might tell me no, you know? And it feels like this thought is just got trapped in your head. You've got to be dealing with the fire. It's got trapped. Your energy is trapped, right? It's trapped. You probably need to ground yourself. You probably need to look at your base chakra, your root chakra. Base chakra, Wheel of Fortune, right? Look at Capricorn energy. Ground yourself, right? Find essence of money, success, love for a passion of something, right? But yeah, I really feel like a lot of you really need to relax. Like, you really need to ground yourself, because if your energy gets stuck, you know, your mind will create so many illusions. And if there's too much information, like you fucking put 2 and 2 together and you come up with 88, you know, without like doing action, you can find out loads of info, right? And you can have so much in your head that you haven't done, but you've just thought about it. Your information's all trapped in your head, and you need to vent. You need to get that. See, as a computer, as a glitched out computer of the Matrix, you'll pick up so much info throughout the day, right? If you don't have something to focus that energy on, right, and you lose all sense of bearings, you got to purge. You got to get that info out, which means you can't just sit there like a dummy, right? You can't just sit there like, well, I'm just going to do all this shit but not actually do anything about it. I'm just going to sit and hope, right? Fucking hope. No. That's in Pandora's box, hope. They open more than you can possibly imagine. Pisces, they got more than you can possibly imagine, apparently. I don't know. But like, you know, you've kind of got this where you got 4 of Pentacles, Scorpio energy. Like, I really want to try and get in, but I know that I've got out. Like, I've got in, and then I went out, and then I got in and I went out, and then you're like, no, you're out. Like, you know, once, twice, 3 times a lady, there's no getting back in. There is no getting back in. Someone's blocked their account, took you off, or like locked the door on the past, shut the door, slammed it, or shut it and moved on. Or I don't know, because I keep feeling like this, I can't get in. There's no way that I can get in. there's no way that I can get out. You know, it seems that you've put yourself in a complete bind, that you may have even say bought something and you're like, shit, I bought like fucking, I don't know, like a house or a mortgage or something, and I can't get out of it. Like, I've signed the contract and now I physically can't get out because I am now signed on the dotted line. I mean, you could be dealing with a Libra, because I said to him, be careful around this contract that you sign, because that's going to be a year contract, right? So say you could have bought something, or you could have just set a mortgage off for like, I don't know, 28 years or 30-year mortgage or something, or 25-year mortgage, and you're like, shit, now I've got to pay my mortgage, you know, or something like that, and or whatever it is, like a very expensive item, or you locked yourself into a contract, and now you're in it, you're like, well, how the hell do I get out? Or how do I keep up this now? Like, because I have to keep it up to, you know, so I said, people that have got so much, they got more to lose than the people that don't have a lot. That's why I will stick up for underdogs, you know. Because the people that have shitloads of everything, they want more, right? They want more because they have more bills, bigger houses, bigger things, bigger everything, you know. Bigger ego, maybe. I don't know. But, you know, when people have a lot, you have to remain grounded and true to yourself, and realise that the people that have fucking right up there in the sky, they're either dead or they are like got everything, and it depends what if it goes to the head or not. You know, I don't know if this is going to the headmaster. What is this going to the head? It's going to the head. This is going to their head. I mean, is this really annoying someone? Say like you're watching someone and you're saying, man, this is going to your head. Because I keep hearing like this is going to your head, like it's going way over your head, like like this is going way over your head, like you took it way too far. I mean, what does that mean? It's gone way over my head. Unless someone's giving someone signals and they've got no idea that the person's giving them signals, and they got, sorry, but you got your wires crossed, I've got no idea what you mean, or it's gone over someone's head. It's gone over someone's head. Wimbledon? Cricket? Tennis? It's gone over someone's head. What the hell does that mean? It's gone over someone's head. Someone's dead. What on earth? You lost someone, and that's why it's so... this energy. Sorry if you have, Leo. Because I keep hearing... it's either gone over someone's... it's gone over... this person's gone over. Like, fucking gone over. Like, fucking dropped down. Like, overdosed. Overdosed. This person's dropped down. I mean, is this person, an old person, they're at the bottom of the stairs wanting to get up, and someone's just like, fuck him. I mean, what? Just leave them, let them fall down. I mean, what? Just let them fall. Or like, I ain't getting on no plane fall. Like, I ain't getting on no plane. What? A-Team? Abby? Adrian? Or A? AA? Fucking Alcohol's Anonymous? Like, they fell over? Because I'm picking up, one fell over and the other fell out. Roll over. They're like, oh, let's go for a rollover week. This is a rollover, just do it again. And it fell over. I mean, someone at work, and they were pissed and they fell over. Or, what on earth is this? Like, someone fell over. Somebody fell over. Fucking, somebody flew over the cuckoo's nest. Someone slightly lost their mind. I mean, what is that? One flew over the cuckoo's nest. I think, is it Simon? Or Cynthia? Not you, sassy. But like, one flew over the cuckoo's nest. So that's a Simon or a Cynthia or Stephen. No, I'm not in an asylum. Unless someone's making you angry, well then stop watching. But one, like, it's kind of like this goddamn, like, looking after an elderly person, or being a hospital patient, or like, and you're in like a loony bin or something, right? And you're like, fuck them, just leave them, just let them fall over, just, you know, just let them. What? Or Did this person overdose and they fell over? Or it's an elderly person that fell over? Or someone dropped down dead? Because all they keep saying is that the penny's dropped. The fucking penny. You know, which is, Steve, listen, I'm not, someone dropped, Steve, you may have dropped someone, I'm sorry. Or like the pennies dropped, which would be, they all float down here. Was it Penny Weiss, right? Or Rice, Damien, or Danny, Danielle. But like, the pennies dropped. 3 balloons, 99 red balloons. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Like, it's my party and I cry if I want to, or 99 red balloons go by. 99 red balloons go by. It's like they all float by. It's like they're just floating by, like, bye-bye, bye, bye, no, I'm going. Or like, it's like this fucking Freddy Krueger movie where you all turn up at like a pissed party and in the morning there's like someone just standing there with 3 balloons going, like, I mean, are you drawing clowns, or is it a clown, or something? And you're like, I mean, because I don't know, because I keep seeing this non-expression on someone's face, just holding balloons, going, are you having a good time, bruv? And you're like, oh. You're like, Jesus, bruv, it's a party, innit? And you're like, oh, I've got a headache, I can't, bro, I had too much to drink. And you're like, oh, Jesus Christ, bro, who on earth wants to get with an addict? I mean, really? You're not with this person, are you? Tell me that you're not. Like, it's kind of like that you get home and there's this party and there's like cake everywhere and there's food and there's ice cream and it's probably been in an aquarium, or you go to one and you're like, fucking hell, bro, this place is a mess and I really need to wipe my feet on the way out instead of coming in. It's like when I come in, I get dirty. When I come out, I'm like, bruv, I've got same-sex relationships. But like, or fish. Why are you going on with the food references now, Leo? It's kind of like this dirty after party. Like, oh yeah, we went to the aftermath. Or like the aftermath of war of fucking narcissism and the 9 of Wands. After the breakup, I am left traumatised with PTSD and I've started drinking and doing drugs because I can't cope. So the only thing I can cope with is self-pity, self-loathing, and turn to the next best thing, which is either one, my ex, and then I get wrapped up into a ball of confusion of fucking drugs and drink, or I go back to my old ways thinking, well, whoop, there goes Rabbity, there goes me going back, there it goes again. So there it goes again. Cancerian, or like, there he goes again, he's off again, and Jackie, you told him that he can't use that card, but he's off again. Yeah, but you know what, Brian, you know, I'm lying to you and not really telling you that I'm gaslighting you and your son. And there he goes again, you've been telling me all these things that you told me is truth, but I don't believe you. Yeah, you fucking would, Brian. But like, there he goes again. And yeah, you know, but you know, oh God, man, I fucking narcissists, bro. Don't they get on your fucking nerves, Leo? Jesus Christ. I can hear it. It's difficult being a medium when things come up in your own life and you can see that happening and hear it, and man, you know, you find out shit that you don't want to know. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, there we go. Oh, there they go again. Look, there they go again. You know, you said that you weren't going to do it. Fuck yeah. Because you don't understand about narcissism. That's why. Someone that uses external objects to control a person because they can't control their feelings and emotions. So they use objects of things. Cars, money, fucking food, anything. If they can't control you as a person by anything that they implant into your head, feelings and emotions, because a narcissist don't have any, they implant a seed into your head, which is like, start letting you have something, and then whip it away when you most use it, tell all their friends a load of lies and bullshit, okay, and then once they've gone through all that confusion and got everybody else believing in the fucking great illusion and lie, then generally then, people are like, well, why did you just do that? You just said you wasn't going to. Oh yeah, but you know, and then they go to their caring, nurturing side, and you're like, Jesus, fuck. I mean, you know, Some people are oblivious to it. This is why I try to have as very minimal people in my life as possible. And I always say, Leo, and trust me, that's my motto, go towards something that is fresh, new and exciting. And if it's a Two of Cups and it's a new person, go towards that. Every time. Never go back to your past. Never try to reconcile, definitely after twice, right? Always look for a new person and a new thing that's going to... The best part of a relationship is when you get to know somebody. The best part of the relationship is when you're dating. The best part of the relationship is talking to the person, knowing about the person, thinking about the person that makes you feel good, that's reciprocated in the right manner, okay? And then you go towards that because it's exciting. The relationship itself after years can get very like, fuck, I've experienced it. It's like having fucking millions of pounds. I've experienced millions of pounds and now I'm bored. What's my next thing? Trust me, millionaires get bored shitless. Right? Because they've got it all. That's why they have more to lose. He's like, well, fuck, I'll keep chasing everything and I've got it all and now what do I have? I've accomplished everything and I'm only this old, right? So they've accomplished a lot, as somebody has accomplished a lot for their age here. But your messages are very confusing. And yeah, go towards something new. Always go towards something new, right? Fresh, exciting people. They bring a bit of excitement to you. And trust me when I say all the time, a relationship once in it can be stale and boring. It depends. You know, you might get into that vibe where someone is so vibrant and fresh and it's great, and then when you're in that with them, if they are like a very good match for you, because you have to be matched up quite well eventually, because you'll just know, because it won't be controlling and God knows what else, and you'll just know that, yeah, this fits me just right. You know, this person fits me just right because they want what I want. You know, we're the same. When you go through the same of a mirror and it gets, fucking twin flame, fuck off, piss off, right? That's no good. That's energy that collided and you tried and you didn't match within your astrology. It was a lesson. So it means that when you move on, right, you meet someone new, you meet them within time that doesn't exist. So you meet them within time and you're like, actually this fits me quite well. How many lessons are here? Probably not as many as when you was down here. Because you've learnt God knows how much and you would become more masculine to an energy that could be very reciprocated of your energy. So you meet a new person and it brings the pep back in your step, it pulls you from your past, and you eventually get to where you're supposed to be. Which means that you could have a condition at the beginning and say, you know what, all marriage is a waste of time. But then later on in life, you know what, hold on a second, I used to think that way and I used to say that, or I used to believe in marriage and now I don't. Or I don't believe in marriage, but then when I meet the person, I probably do, because they're probably a right match, and I have to go back on my word, which is condition. It changes throughout the years. Your astrology will eventually get you to a place in life where you are content, and you're either content on your own, and if you are and you're very relaxed and you meet someone, then hopefully that energy there of a new beginning then starts off your condition being different, where you'll start to see life in a complete different manner, in a complete different world altogether. Because you would have gone for awakening steps, so on and so forth, whole new world, whole new life, coronavirus, so on and so forth, you know, whole new world, whole new life, whole new project, whole new things, new person, they want what I want and we're a good fit, we're a good match because it's been lasting for quite some time. It's not been arguing, it's not been fucking, right, so you eventually get there, but at the moment, Leo, I really feel like you're in this strange energy. Anyway, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Something is fresh off the print. Something about printing. Or a printer. But it being smudged. Because I picked up smudging. Or smudged, like it's all grey. Like it's all smudged out. Like, I don't know. Because I keep hearing smudge, 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 smudge. Or pudge, pudge, pudge. Or putch, putchy. Is that still you? But like putch. Or like hutch. Or hooch. Hooch. Oh man, someone's on the drink. Or it's a dog. But again, paw prints. Paw prints was a Leo, right? Or a cat? But that's still a Leo. But I'm picking up paw prints. That's why I picked up that like approaching energy of like trying to like crawl or fucking, I mean, what on earth is this? You got babies? But trying to crawl? Like, I just can't get out of bed, or like fucking trying to like drag myself up after drinking and doing drugs, or having late nights and trying to drag myself up out of bed because I keep picking up people just like crawling, or trying to come back to someone begging or crawling because I keep picking up like this or this. I don't know, like this, like fucking. Who's that? What's his name? Like the monsters, like. It's like a tiptoe, like. I mean, what the fuck is that? I don't know, like someone's like a peeping Tom, like, hold on a minute, and they're in the shadow, and they're like, does anybody see me? No, I mean, you could be dealing with a Robin, or a robber, I don't know, but like Seven of Swords maybe, I've got no idea, trust me, that ain't me, or a Cancerian, but you're like, hold on a minute, I've got to get out the house or get in without anybody seeing me. It's like you walk out the room at night and you live with the folks and you're like, Jesus Christ, bruv. It's like, I'm a secret lemonade drinker and I've got to get to the fridge, but I've got to get it there quick. And you're like, right, I got it, right. Anybody around? No, right, okay, no, well, let's go. I mean, you got a thief around you, that's for sure. Or a drug addict, or a drinker, or a creeper, or a crawler. Who knows? But like me, you, and who knows? They're in the shadows. This is what I'm hearing. This who knows is in the shadows. Who knows? Who knows what they're putting up it? Do. You have got drugs. You got drugs. Nose candy. It's also palanatini. Nose candy. Candy. Candies. Something like that. Candy. Again. Candy man. Again. Oh, someone's the candy man. What? I ain't saying that one again. Again, 3 times I used to say that right. I ain't saying it a 3rd time, bruv. There's no way I dare. That's what I'm saying. There's no way I dare try that 3 times. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do that. It's kind of like look in the mirror and say it 3 times. Look into your soulmate and say it again. You're like, no, bruv, I ain't saying that again. I'm sorry, but I am not seeing that again. That's what I'm saying. That's what I can hear the response. I'm sorry, but I'm not seeing that again, or I'm not saying that again. I said it once. I said it twice. Shall I say it again, or are you deaf? What? It's like, I'm not saying it again. I've already said it twice. What have you said twice? The things that I said twice. What did I say? Well, I told you, didn't I? I don't know. I didn't hear you. What, you deaf? Well, I don't know. I mean, is it Dumb and Dumber or something? Or like, you know, what, you deaf, dumb and blind? I already told you. It's weird. Sorry, don't take it personally. Like I said, I'm just a conduit of spirit messages. You know, you either take them or leave them. But trust me, I believe in my spirit wholeheartedly. I do. Fruit basket case. I mean, people have been going around ice cream and fruit, sausages and sausage party and God knows what else. But yours is fruit basket. I mean, what is that? Fruit. Well, I know what a fruit basket is, but why the hell is that relevant? A fruit basket? Are you trying to look after your health? Fruit basket, but it came up to a fruit basket case. That's another horror film. Basket case. It's got a head in it. There's the head. Someone's got a severed head in a box. What? Well, that's a 7. Sorry. Listen, no, I don't have a severed head in a box. But 7. So that was the severed head, right? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh my God, it's a severed head. Let's hope not. Right? So you could be dealing with a 7 or a Cancerian. But like someone's severed. Someone's severed. Severed. Verdi? Verdi or Birdie? Who knows? Verdi. Fruit basket case. Fresh off the press printing. Something to do with printing and fresh off the press. Meaning this is fresh off the breast. The mother's milk. Someone's sucking on the mother's tit. I mean, what is that? Lactating? And you are pregnant and you're just like going through the like, oh shit, I mean, please tell me there is not an addict here that's got pregnant. Please tell me. Please tell me if you're pregnant, you're not smoking or taking drugs or drinking. I don't know. Fresh off the mother's tit. Milk. Round the corner, chocolate aid. Sorry. Sometimes I forget I'm on camera. Listen, I'm not a queen. I don't care. I'm a geezer, bruv. I don't do all this. Hold on a minute. Let me just get everything right before I come on camera. Hello, everybody. Bruv, that ain't me. Don't worry about what I do. When I just doing all this, I just don't think. Don't care. But, like, well, like, that's it. Alec, Ali, Alika, things are like. Things are like. Things are like. Things Elijah. Elijah, what are you doing? Are you lying about stuff? What are you doing? Or like. It's like, I like you a lot. Dumb and Dumber or something. It's like, I like you a lot. I like you a lot. Like you a lot. What? Oh man, is it making sense? Sorry, Leo. So they're your strange messages. Put them together. You all need to pick yourselves up. If you're gone through the dumps or something. But why do they keep saying being dumped? Like being dumped. I've got fear of can't even say it. Someone's got dreadlocks. But like dread. Judge. Dread. Some of you are dreading going to the judge. You might be dreading going to court. Ooh, you'll have to wait up to see what comes up for your actual tarot reading for February. I'm dreading. But, yeah, dreading it. Like, my worst nightmare. Freddy's Krueger or Freddy's Nightmare. Like, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, gonna stay up late, worrying about it. 9, 10, and never gonna sleep again. Oh, dear. It's like I am having that many fucking nightmares. I don't think I ever want to sleep again. I mean, really? Hopefully y'all not are having panic attacks or anything like that, because that's awful. But, like, what's this, like, you're either never going to sleep again, or, like, I'm never going to sleep with you again? Anyway, strange messages, Leo. Just put them together as you will, guys. Whoever that is for you. Hopefully it's not none of you. Okay, but it feels that way because I can't deny the messages. It just feels very down, very depressed, very concerned, drinking, drugs, alcohol, feeling stressed, bought something, paid for something, can't get out of it, maybe, a contract at work, or you're just started a mortgage or something, or like the big honcho or poncho or pucci or something, or beginning with P, maybe a Pisces. But like, I've got more to lose, meaning I've got so much to lose that I don't really want to kind of like go down. Like I'm not going to go down anymore. I can only keep going, which means that I'm succeeding, and there's an energy of ascension anyway, like a slope. Okay, that you've got to get out of from the bottom here. You got to work your way up towards it yourselves. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that's your read. Well, that's your intergalactic nanu channel messages. I'm really going to have to try and think about my time. I'm sure I've got enough time. So now, if you want, we've got a bonus. I am going to change things up when I do the tarot reading for the bi-weeklies, because I'm going to look into different stuff, but it's over there about thoughts, feelings, and emotions coming towards you, all that sort of stuff. But at the moment, we're going to look into your soul contract. As you are at the moment, come as you are. Kurt Cobain. But like here for you, there for them, and then what your partner wants from you and what to do, what they want and what they don't want. Okay? So it's 3 kind of spreads. One for you, one for your partner's contract, what they want and what they don't want. Okay? That's your soul contract reading that goes over to the full access bundle at the moment. But when it comes to your bi-weeklies, I'm going to try and change it around, and I'm going to see what's coming towards you, thoughts and feelings, messages, all sorts of different kind of questions. Try to change it up a little bit for everybody that's on the full access bundle. Monthlies will be the same as always. When they come out, there will be a tarot reading for a start for the monthly. Okay, but at the moment, this reading only goes to the full access bundle over on Patron. That's your soul contract reading as it stands at the moment. Right, at the moment. Okay, it's a bonus. So you can find the link below to Patron. You can find the link below for an email for a personal reading. You can join Angel Radio if you like the beginning track and the music and all that sort of stuff. Also produce music, so you can watch that for free, or you can buy it, or join the other channel, which is Angel Radio. But there's loads of things. You just have to look below in the show more section. Okay, all right, thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you soon.